Hey everybody, so this is OneNote, kind of a brief introduction for you. So what you're seeing now is my view. See, I have a thing called the welcome thing here, which really isn't much of anything at all. So don't you worry about that. And you'll see this welcome, you'll see this collaboration space here. We're not going to use that too much. So I wouldn't worry about that one all that much. The main things you want to be concerned about is a content library. That's where I'm going to dump content. You can't edit what's in the content library, but you can copy it and paste it over into your notebook, which is what you're going to do. So you can see here right now in the content library, it might look like this in your view. You want to pull that down. You also want to make sure if you've used OneNote before, you haven't, that you're in accelerated physics. And I'm probably going to change that from G-Block, just be accelerated physics 2020, 2021. So you'll see that Unit 1 introduction in the content library. The teacher only thing, obviously you won't see that at all. But then you should see your notebook. And you can see right now I have everybody in the class's notebook, and you're obviously not going to see everybody's notebook. You're just going to see your own. It has these tabs in here just because they're kind of defaults. Don't worry about those too much. What you're going to be doing is taking a thing like this introduction, and say for Alana came in here, she would right click on Unit 1 introduction. She would move or copy, and then she's going to copy it into the right notebook, not last year's. That would be last year's. She would copy it into her notebook, which happens to be Alana Kelly's notebook, and she'd copy it. She can't move it. So now Alana Kelly will have Unit 1 introduction. So when Alana goes to open her notebook, she'll see here these different categories now, these different files. This is basically going to take the place of all the paper for the class. So in the notes section, obviously we have notes, different things that we're going to talk about and go through in class or go through in videos. But there's some more notes and more reading if you want to take a look at it. Homework, here's where you're going to find your homework problems that you're going to have to do. And then labs, you'll find the worksheets that we'll use for labs, like for instance, the first experiment that you guys are doing at home. Now, when you are done with a lab assignment, those are going to be submitted through Blackboard. And I'll create another video for submitting through Blackboard. But for your daily kind of homework and also for your quizzes, I think I add those in here too. You're going to submit those through OneNote because it it's a lot easier to submit things when you're taking pictures of things that you're writing out. You're going to be typing a lot of the stuff for our quizzes. For digital, like quick multiple choice quizzes and things like that, fine, we'll do those online. But for your homework that I want you to write out, you'll actually go here to like the scientific methods problems. And if you have a screen you can write on, you can go ahead and write all over it, do that, type things in, or whatever you want to do, that's fine. If you don't have a screen you can write on, take a notebook, spiral notebook, dedicate it to a physics, and then go through, like for this sources of errors one, go through, write out your answers, do your math, and then snap a picture of it. And then here in OneNote, you can actually insert pictures. So you could go to insert picture from file, from camera. So you could use your laptop to take the picture, or you're going to want to install the OneNote app on your phone. That'll allow you to quickly just upload images from your phone onto the website or onto the OneNote notebook, and then you'll just put it right next to sources of error. Don't try to cut and paste it in. Don't try to do anything fancy. Just make the next file, make another page like right underneath it, and then I can go back and check it so I have access to your notebook. So I'll go back and take a look at it later when I go through grading and checking to see how you guys are doing with everything. It's pretty straightforward and pretty easy, but if you have issues, of course, just reach out, let me know. But other than that, hopefully it makes sense. And again, we'll hopefully make this take a lot less paper, make a clean, easy digital use for you guys.